The podcast that you are about to enjoy is part of the Low Tree Studios podcast network. To enjoy more great podcasts like this one, visit lowtreestudios.com.
Welcome to Around Table. This is the episode where your favorite friends from the Wreck My podcast get together around a round table and talk about nothing and everything. I'm here with my guest. He's got the power of love. It's Krager.
Yep.
His heart will go on. It's Joe.
I'm not singing the whole thing.
And I'll love you back to life. I'm your host, Jordan. Those were all Celine Dion songs.
Oh,
so
I was about to go
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Nope.
That's the power of love.
Nope, she's got one called The Power of Love as well.
I thought you were going to do
I got the power. Touching the screen. Cam's not yet. There's a story of me being drunk, touching a screen, and singing "I Got the Power," and that's fun. And it was like one of those old TVs in a Motel 6 I was staying at,
God.
and when you touched it, it would go all staticky. Yeah, I had the power. Cam's not here this week. He had to go do LGBTQ and brother stuff, so he had to help
Not
at the same time.
stuff.
He had to help his sister move, as well as go do something to benefit the LGBTQ community.
Oh, I see
this
what you're
weekend.
saying now.
Yeah, so he's out there fighting the good fight.
He's being a good brother and a good humanitarian.
Yeah, I guess philanthropist, a voice for the voiceless, I guess, which is funny because with everything going on right now, Cam is the most outspoken of us, and he's not here this week.
Yes.
So that's a thing. I want to start this off with just a little bit of good news, bad news, I guess, is what we're going to be saying here. Good news, we have a new Patreon.
We have a new patron?
Yeah, his name is Wayne, and he is
Brady?
No, not Brady.
Is it Wayne from Low Tree?
Yes,
Yeah,
Jason and Mindy's one of their biggest fans. Wayne,
Yeah.
he is now a patron of ours, and I've been talking with him a little bit this
Aw.
weekend. We're
Hi,
gonna.
Wayne.
Yep, he has
Welcome,
a movie he wants us to watch.
I'm
and-
done. I've communicated with him a little bit when I
Yeah.
was very interactive with the Jason and Mindy podcast.
Mhm.
He's a cool dude.
He is a cool dude. He's a big weed user.
Yeah,
so I might try and send him like Blunt Man or Chronic Man or whatever that was
What,
from
Man and Chronic? From
Yeah, it's
Jay and
that
Silent
from
Bob?
Jay and Silent Bob, something like that. But he wants us to watch Biodome. We're going back to the Pauly Shore movies.
Never heard of it.
Oh, you've never
I've
heard of
of this, but I
Biodome?
can't think of anything about it.
Okay, so we're gonna watch Biodome
Is it
for
like
him. It's an
the
awful
dome by
you mean Under the Dome
Under
by
the
Stephen
Dome?
King?
Yeah.
No, nothing. Not really. No.
not even close.
No, I don't
Is
think
it like
so.
Half Dome in Yosemite?
I have no idea what that is.
Half Dome is a mountain in Yosemite. It's a very famous mountain.
I will say no.
the
Then
most famous, other
Yeah.
than probably El
I don't know if
Capitan.
I've ever been to Yosemite. I don't know.
What? I
Yeah.
would never have guessed that.
Do-
You're a well-traveled person.
Also, my parents' idea of roughing it is a 3-star hotel. So I did not go to outdoorsy type places when I was younger. So I may have traveled a lot, but it was a lot of JW Marriott's and Ritz-Carltons and stuff like that.
Did you ever
Anyway.
stay at a Trump hotel?
No, actually, I have never
Good
stayed at a
job.
Trump hotel. I've stayed across the street from one in Chicago where literally my view was Trump.
His face?
So- no, just the word Trump. That
looking
would
in
be
your
awful.
window?
That would seriously, that would be cruel and unusual punishment right there. No
Wow.
one wants his face just staring at you in a window. Maybe Melania. I don't know. Maybe not even her. So anyway,
Melania.
Melania, whatever. I was thinking Mortal Kombat. Melina. So bad news is Around Table is going away.
No.
Just the name, because as we've referenced a lot on this podcast, I'm moving to Texas in T-1 month.
Traitor.
We have about 4 or 5 traitor to what? To good
California.
Yeah, California.
Believe me, I'm still going to be repping all my California paraphernalia.
Oh, I'm Jordan. I'm being fiscally responsible.
Yeah, I want to own a home before I'm 45 years old.
He says that now, but when you listen to this podcast in a month, it's going to start off with, "Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Wreck My Podcast. Giddy up."
So I am moving to Texas. It doesn't mean the podcast is stopping. It just means that I won't be physically present for the majority of the shows. Once in a while, I might be back in town and we'll do a show where we're all together. But what that means for Around Around Table is the show name is going away because we're not going to be getting around this round table anymore. So what's going to be taking place is another segment show that we probably will be doing live either once or twice a month on YouTube. So it'll be a segment show just like this, but it'll be live on Sundays at 2 p.m. like we did during the crazy times of the COVID pandemic where we couldn't get together. I don't know if we're still supposedly supposed to. I mean, restaurants are opening up. Gyms are supposed to open up like next week.
Yeah. I actually have something. I'm going to say it for Stoked on this.
Perfect. So I just wanted everyone to know, Around Table, the book is being closed on that. But we will be doing a segment show. So Jason, who doesn't like listening to our topics, but likes listening to us talk about stuff, will still have something to listen to.
Yeah.
Wreck my podcast in the morning.
Yeah, or I don't know.
And you know what? Anyone, if you have suggestions, throw it out because we're always down to try new things or see anything new.
Yeah, exactly. I have some new segment ideas I want to bring to this new one. Also, I will call it something like, is this still relevant? Like 4 dudes, 1 podcast? I don't know.
I was going to say Jordan's Three's Company.
Oh, Jordan's Three's Company.
Because you'll be away, but Joe, Cam, and
three
myself
you guys
will
still be in a room together. You sweating it up. The last thing I want to mention is that Charlie Shaw is having a birthday coming up. And I want to say to Charlie Shaw, I hope your birthday's good. I'm contractually obligated to give you a happy birthday. So I'm going to say the most sincere way I can while still being under contractual obligation. Happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Yeah, have a good day of don't sniff the paint too much and eat a dick.
Eat your toy
I don't
figures.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, you made it another year. Get on ya.
Get on ya, Charlie. You
look at you. You're chefing around. You're from New York, so there's that part about your life can't change.
Yeah,
beat the odds.
I can say with all sincerity, Charlie, you are a person. Congratulations.
I can say, Charlie, you are definitely someone I don't dislike.
Yeah, you are definitely someone who listens to this podcast.
You are definitely someone who has a job that involves cooking.
Yes, you are a person.
You know what? I will finish up with a comment. You are a masterful paintsman.
A paintsman. Yes, he is a paintsman.
Not to be confused with a coxman.
And he does have a beard. So there you go.
He also has a podcast.
He does have a podcast, but we're not going to plug that here. We're plugging his birthday. Don't listen to Charlie's podcast.
No.
Listen to his birthday.
Yes.
That's what we want you to listen to.
And just remember, hey, y'all, it's your boy.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
It's your boys. And we're saying actually, you know what? Don't even have a happy birthday. Just have a birthday. That's all I'm going to tell you to do.
No, I'm gonna say,
I don't care if it's happy.
Charlie,
just a birthday.
You are contractually obligated to have a fantastical birthday.
Fantastical. A testicle birthday?
Fantastical birthday.
I mean, we're guys. We have fantastical just days. That's just how it goes.
Not just one, we have 2.
Two fantasticals.
Some people are lucky enough to have 3.
Oh, some. But then the doctor comes in and takes it away from him. So, I fully expect to hear on Charlie Shaw's podcast, the Elite 8 Showdown podcast, a birthday wish for each one of us when our birthdays come up.
Which mine is almost here.
It's true, so it better happen quick. It's very, very quick.
Charlie, my birthday is June 15th, so
we'll catch you next year.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
June 15th, 2021. That's the last of the stuff I was going to mention, so we're going to skip right past beer reviews because we brought no beer because we're not Cam, who would have brought 25 beers with him for this podcast. And we're going straight to our...
We all played beer roulette, and we all lost.
And we're going straight to hashtag problems.
If you have girl problems, I feel bad for your son. I've got 99 problems in the bitchin' one.
All right, so if we were to be honest about what our hashtag problem is, if we weren't an entertainment podcast and we were a podcast of what we actually think, we would probably be bringing up all the craziness going on in our world right now. I mean, everyone knows the protests going on. Everyone knows about the police brutality that happened and George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and all the
Countless
names.
others.
Countless other names.
Can't forget about the Rona.
Well, I mean, the Rona is no longer relevant. No one cares about
Rona was
Corona
last
anymore.
month's
Yeah,
news.
no one cares about that anymore. So we're not
Yikes.
gonna. We don't want this podcast. What we don't want this podcast to be is super political. We have our own political ideas, and if you want to know what those are, go follow our personal pages because that's where our voice will be heard.
100%.
Here, we like to keep it entertainment. But what I do want to say is I don't think anyone out there will disagree that police brutality is not good. It should not happen.
No.
The people in power should be held to a higher level of standard. And that's just something that everyone should agree with.
Agreed.
Saying that, we are going to, since our... I didn't want to get political.
No, we're not getting political. Let's clarify. We have many friends who are in law enforcement,
Yes.
and we support them. We realize there are many, many, many
Yes.
good people out there in law enforcement, but like the world we live in, there are also many, many bad people in law enforcement, and we're not here to judge as far as like, oh, it's all good, it's all bad. No, we just say what has happened is bad and can no longer happen.
Yes, and what I want to fight against is the police brutality because this is what's bad.
Exactly.
And how I'm going to do that is with our money that we make here, 2 months of our Patreon money, which I will be transparent. It's $120, a little over $120. So it's not a lot,
No.
but I mean that's
Something.
money. That's money we use to that's now coming out of our pocket to pay for some stuff on the podcast, right?
Fees and different
So
things that we have to
we're
cover.
supporting that. We're supporting Campaign Zero. Now, if you don't know what that is, it is a organization that their mission is to end police violence, and they have a subcategory of that called 8 Can't Wait. If you go to 8can'twait.org, it's 8 policies that, if put into the police system, if implemented, things that taking away strangleholds like that not being allowed anymore, having classes on de-escalation, like teaching them how to de-escalate situations, because let's be honest, they're in a situation where a lot of the time they're in stressful situations.
100%.
So being able to understand how to de-escalate these things is very important. So there's 8 policies that could go into place that would take away 72% of police killings. So Campaign Zero, go check that out, 8can'twait.org. If you want to have a voice too, and you're like us where maybe you may be feeling like, I don't know, the voice is great, but what more can I do?
Yeah.
Boom, there
Wanna
you
do
go.
something but don't know really how to help.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I would also say education is great. There's the Dear White People on Netflix, 13th on Netflix.
13.
White Fragility, I don't know why I said that weird.
Fragility.
White Fragility is a book that you can either read or get on audio podcast. The best thing you can do is just understanding, and no matter what you think, just listening to things and paying attention
100%.
will help you form an opinion. Whatever your opinion is, that's cool. You're allowed to have that, but just don't be closed-minded about things. Just listen and see what's going on, and then form an opinion. And that's all we ask here. That's all anyone can do, really.
Agreed.
Yeah. So that's enough of that. Let's get into the hashtag problem of what it should be on this podcast, and that's not real problems.
Also,
that are
one
problems.
thing, coronavirus still is real.
Oh, yeah, we're just joking.
It's been for me. I'm someone who I've been working the entire time. I haven't it hasn't personally affected me or people I really know that much. So it is easy to kind of forget that it's still around. But I just saw on the SCV SCV Now Instagram, in a week and a half, it went from slowly going up 100, up 100, up 200, something like that. It went from 1,000 something to 2,000 something in a week and a half.
Grain of salt, though. Testing is happening more.
I understand.
Yeah.
So
that,
there's both sides of
Testing
it. You
more
just got to
readily
remember.
I'm just saying,
you know?
people just still remember to be safe. You don't have to go
yeah.
out there, live your life. Don't sit at home and be afraid.
Yeah, I'm happy with what we're doing of reopening things,
Yes.
but I mean, it doesn't hurt to still wear a mask and be safe about
Yeah,
things
that's
and
true.
wash your hands and all that.
Exactly.
But I'm
It's just
glad we're reopening.
it's hygiene.
Things. I'm glad we're doing.
if people just practice proper hygiene
Yeah.
and a little bit courteousness, as far as where they spit their particles, things would be a lot different.
I love spitting my particles everywhere.
Plus, it's starting to get hot, and that's going to help.
Yeah.
Hot and
Because they say corona is stored in the testicles,
Yeah.
and as our testicles get
sweat it out.
longer from being hot, they get away from the body, and we sweat it all out. Anyway,
Okay.
Krager, what's your hashtag
my
problem this
hashtag
week?
problem is Major League Baseball.
Oh,
They had
so true.
They had such an opportunity. You know, there's always been this thing how like, oh, they're the old crotchy sport. They're losing fans. People like don't want to pay attention. It's boring. And they had a chance while all the other sports are off to really get in there because their season was getting ready to start. So like they could have kind of like worked it in, and basically they have not started and are pretty much close to losing the opportunity to play a season at all because of money.
Well,
Just
I mean,
because
isn't
of
that
money.
really what it comes down to in
But
sports? I mean,
just
it's
so
all about the
frustrating.
money.
Well, it's like, it's honestly, it's kind of the owners because they're the ones like, oh, we want to really limit how we're going to pay them because, you know, we're going to be losing all this money.
Yeah.
Owners make so much money that the players don't ever get to see. Like whether the team makes
poor players.
No. What I'm
With their
saying,
millions of
what
dollars.
I'm saying is whether the team makes like extra billions of dollars from like TV revenue and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
The players' salary stays the same. So it's like the fact that like
yes.
And also, the players are the one putting themselves in harm's way as far as COVID goes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, it's honestly, it's kind of. I'm not defending the players. I agree more with the players than the owners, but I still think it's a huge missed opportunity, and it could really hurt the sport going forward with them. Just, it's a bad look. People are going about their lives, losing their jobs, doing all this other stuff, and they're arguing over millions of dollars. Like,
and it also like they're the least contact sport that's not like
exactly.
golf.
Not only that, baseball has been on such a downtrend in the past few years.
Yeah,
that they're losing fans. I don't understand
It's so
why
frustrating.
they're not trying to push.
everyone's starting to
getting
watch
baseball back
cricket
on.
instead. It's
I've been watching cornhole, man.
That's the thing.
Is there
A lot of
cornhole on
people are
ESPN?
watching
That's
cornhole on
awesome.
ESPN. Yeah,
That's awesome. That's so good. I keep watching wrestling because I like my sports. Like I like my emotions fake.
I've been watching Airbenders.
You've been watching what?
Airbenders.
Oh yes, the Avatar-ish. So MLB.
Get your
bummer.
shit together.
Yeah, MLB.
it's true.
Mr. MLB, get it together. Jerry Maguire, Mr. 3000, Lou Gehrig. What are you people doing? All right, Joe.
Lou Gehrig is dead, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
My hashtag problem is I have finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Absolutely love the show, and I
woot from the crowd over there.
I just finished it myself a couple days ago.
and I so really want to watch Avatar: The Legend of Korra, but it's not available for streaming.
Wait, it's not?
Oh, that's a bummer.
I actually never got to watch the
Neither did
Korra.
it. Neither did I.
You
never
just
watched
mean on none of the
Legend
platforms you
Korra.
have, because I think if you get Verve, it probably is on there.
It probably is, but
Yeah.
I don't have Verve.
Yeah.
How
So
much
if anyone
is Verve?
wants to share, the
I think like
password.
$10 a month or $15 a month. It gives you like all the Nickelodeon shows and stuff like that, and Cartoon Network, and like all the cartoonish stuff.
I may have to get this.
Yeah, do it. Because Avatar is just 3 seasons, right? Or 4? 3.
It's 3 seasons.
3, but
Yeah.
the last season's like 20 episodes.
That's typical. Or
That they're all 20 episodes.
I
Yes,
thought-
it's typical. Well, that's actually kind of short. That's just like regular TV show. Anime is normally like 50 episodes a
Yeah.
season, you know? So
Is it? How do you spell verb?
VRV.tv is the VRV.tv. Yeah. So go check that there. Legend of Korra has 2 seasons? Or 3
I
also.
honestly don't know. I've
Don't
never
know.
seen it.
And
And then I did rewatch the M. Night Shyamalan's Last
Oh, God.
Airbender. God awful movie.
Ugh.
That's a hashtag problem.
yeah, that's no good.
What's what's a hashtag?
a hashtag.
That's when your hashtag problem is a
Everyone, it's
M. Night
verb.
Shyamalan
No,
film.
It's
hashtag.
verb.co. Verb.tv doesn't exist.
Verve.co. Sorry. A hashtag is a cookie from the Netherlands. A hashtag.
It's actually a soggy hot dog.
Yeah, it is a soggy hot dog.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Can I get a hashtag?
So I was also gonna say I've never actually watched Last Airbender. My brother is a huge fan of it, so I caught an
you would
episode
like
or
it.
two, but I never watched it through.
I'm
should watch it. It's
I'm
great.
highly disappointed in you.
Last Airbender and Smallville are the 2 next shows I'm going to tackle because both of them are streaming, and both are like those kind of like older shows where I should have watched them by now, and I haven't. So
I kinda like
You'll
when-
get through Airbender faster.
well, it's
You'll
only
probably like
3
Airbender
compared
faster.
to 10 episodes.
You'll like it better. Like as someone
Yeah.
who watched Smallville, like I don't know. I feel like Smallville's not.
I feel like Smallville dragged.
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
but
I tried to
I'm-
get back into it, and like
I also am just like, I heard that they have like a Flash character on there and a Green Lantern
do.
character, and they have like all these, and I'm like, I don't know, I need something mindless to watch while I'm eating. So I'm like, Smallville.
Also
is good
Chloe
for that.
didn't age well.
Who's Chloe?
The blonde one, his best friend.
I've never watched
Did
the
she
show,
not?
so I don't know.
No, like she was part of like a sex slave cult.
Oh,
She got convicted. Yeah,
Oh, so she was Doc Antle from Joe Exotic and stuff, huh?
but worse.
She was part of Epstein's thing. I just watched Jeffrey Epstein, Dirty Rich or Filthy Rich or whatever.
Yeah, Filthy
I didn't really have
Good.
that much of an interest, and then like I just was like trying to find something, and then when you highlight it, it starts playing.
Yeah.
Like a
I was
trailer.
like just 5 minutes. I'm like, oh,
It was
this is
very
good.
enlightening
This
for
looks really
someone
good.
who did not pay attention to who Jeffrey Epstein really was.
I want to go and watch that.
Yeah, it was good. I'm watching The Keepers right now. It's about the Catholic Church. Nun Kathy Sesnick, who was murdered, and some rape allegations that were going on in Maryland from the Catholic school and stuff. It's very interesting to watch these things because you hear about it, but you don't actually.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of know like the joke is like priests molest people and stuff, but then you get into it and you're like, man, this is messed up. This is really crazy. So Keepers is a good one, but I'd say go watch 13th and Dear White People first because that's more relevant to what's
100%.
going on right now. My hashtag problem of something that you could stream that I would say don't waste your time with is Space Force. So
I couldn't disagree more.
oh my gosh. So
you did watch that all the way through as well?
All the way through. I enjoyed it.
For people that don't know what Space Force is, the creator of The Office, Greg Daniels, and star of The Office, Steve Carell, Michael Scott, have a new show called Space Force.
and legendary actor John Malkovich.
John Malkovich is in it.
I love
John Malkovich's character. I will give him that. Ben Schwartz's character, I hated.
What?
Hated Ben Schwartz's character. Did not like Steve Carell's character one bit. I thought it was a terrible rendition of. I thought it was like a lazy Michael Scarn is what it was to me. John Malkovich was the only character I cared for in the whole show, and I don't know her name. But the girl who was the captain who flied the helicopter, and then went to space. I like her. I thought she did a good
she's
job.
funny.
Yeah, I didn't like the girl who played the daughter. Lisa Kudrow, I was just like, yeah, this is a really dumb role for you. So
I mean, I was also very frustrated. They didn't tell us why she was in jail.
well, that's supposed to be the joke. It's like you don't find out. You just like they walk around it.
I don't know.
I didn't laugh. Okay, no, I take that back. I laughed once.
In the
When
entire
Jordan, when was the
in the
last time?
entire
an
show.
entire
Jordan,
10
when was the last
episodes.
time you laughed?
All the freaking time. I laughed so much on this podcast.
When was the last time you laughed that wasn't one of your jokes?
I laugh on this podcast all the time at your guys' jokes. I watch TV shows that I laugh at all the time.
I love
New Girl. I rewatched all 7 seasons of New Girl. I cracked up all the time.
That's just an amazing show.
That's a great show.
It is a good show.
Jake Johnson. He is probably, and you know what's funny is so my wife never really wanted to watch the show, and then when we started watching it, she got into it. And she goes, "I think Nick, Jake Johnson's character, is the best sitcom character in all sitcoms." I'm like, "Thank you. He is the best."
I
He is
love
good.
him so much.
So good, so good.
There's so many people on that show, though. Winston is great.
Winston is great. Winston
year
reminds me
ago,
of a young Eddie Murphy. The
Oh,
jokes he
yeah.
makes and how he delivers the jokes. I'm like, this is Eddie Murphy. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
That show is so well rounded.
It's great, yeah. And then Schmidt, like, oh my gosh.
Schmidt annoyed me a couple times.
Here's the thing: Zooey Deschanel's character is almost like the least like laughable character in the whole show.
Yeah.
It's but like even to that point, she's still great in it.
Zooey Deschanel peaked in Elf. Hot take.
I don't know. I think
don't
she
think
does
so.
great in this show too. But you know, but
I really want to learn how to play True American.
oh, me too.
My dude.
Supposedly they have like instructions online.
We gotta play True American.
Oh my
That'd be so much
God.
fun.
Most importantly, the floor is lava.
JFK, FDR.
But
so
yeah, no, Nick Miller is just like he is like my last year spirit animal.
yeah.
My last year spirit
a
animal?
year and a half ago spirit animal.
Oh, that's
I've
funny.
since done a lot of self work and become a much more well adjusted human being.
But by
So-
the end, he's pretty
Yeah,
well
yes.
adjusted.
Yes.
You know, it just took him a little while. It's the
Yes.
journey. But anyway, back to Space Force. Krager, I'd like because Joe, have you watched any
I
of
haven't
Space
seen a
Force?
single second.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd like
the
to
way
know.
I thought you'd seen it. I
so
apologize.
so
No,
what?
I was very interested after the first trailer came out. I saw the second trailer. I went, "Oh, I'm off board on this."
so
if you're going into it expecting The Office, you're gonna be unhappy.
You're gonna have a bad time.
So the reason why I think I didn't like it is because they toted it as The Office
In space.
not in space, but like in the military. And I was
That's
like,
what they toted it as.
yes, and I was like,
that's poor.
this would be
Then
awesome.
that's
thinking that.
that's all freaking view grabbing.
Yes,
that's
100%.
terrible because
100%.
if you watch it for what it is, it was funny, enlightening.
I want to
and,
know
like,
what your favorite moments were of the show. Unless it's a spoiler, let's maybe not get into it. But I'm curious because like I have a few because John Malkovich's character, every moment he's in was entertaining.
He is such an underrated actor. I love him.
I don't think he's
so
underrated. I think
No,
people
he's
really
not-
know
he
how
underrated.
great
He's
an actor he
great.
is.
Then he is an
Yeah.
amazing actor.
Yeah.
Some of them like Jamaica. Ooh,
I didn't find that
wanna
part
take
funny.
that. Uh-huh.
I did honestly find his shtick that he sings when he's stressed out that funny.
Shtick.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. One of the parts I really love without spoiling, John Malkovich's hidden email.
Okay. Okay, that was pretty funny. It didn't get a laugh out of me, but I was like, okay, this is good.
Clever.
That same
Clever.
episode where John Malkovich and Steve Carell like dentist appointment.
Oh, and then or when he's going to Denver and everyone's like, you go get Denver.
Like I don't know, there were a bunch of small things that really made me laugh. Like what's the Asian actor's name?
I honestly don't
but
know
he's
his
from
name.
he was in Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
Everything he did was really funny. I don't know. There were a lot of small things.
The K-pop thing,
The
where
K-pop
like
thing.
he thinks he can't see her, and he's like,
Yuri, the Russian, made me laugh. every
Yuri.
time.
I didn't like Yuri.
It was creepy, but kind of like towards the end when it was less
He
creepy.
didn't
it was
even
kind of-
show up. Like the last 3 episodes, he wasn't even in. He just kind of like wrote him out. I don't know.
I think. All right, so if we're saying The Office is a 10,
Yes.
I'd put this at like a 6.5 to 7. But the reason I enjoyed it is because I was not expecting a 10.
Yeah. So, and here's the caveat. Everyone remember, Greg Daniels shows are never good in the first season. Parks and Rec season 1, meh. Office season 1, meh. Like, his shows are not good in the first season. They find their footing by season 2.
And then where it ended, it was like, oh, it's about to get good. When it ended, I'm like, no.
It ended in a dumb way, in my opinion. That's my biggest complaint. Is I'm like, this ending is just like I feel like they did the ending. They're like, what's the best way we could end this? So if we don't get re-signed, we don't have to explain anything. But if we do, there's something interesting to still talk
guess.
about.
Ah.
I don't know.
The best ending
Safe
was the
ending.
ending of
Yeah.
season episode 1.
I can't even remember what the ending was.
Looking into a telescope.
Don't remember. Yes, I do remember. Although I will say, I think it's the second episode then is my favorite episode where they have the animals in space.
Yeah, it's the
That
second-
episode, I was like, this is batshit crazy.
Yeah, it
This
was
is
funny.
But after that episode, just tanked for me. I was like, they couldn't live up to that second episode.
I will say there were a lot of things. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is like the greatest show since sliced bread. Like, there were a lot of things.
There was Sliced Bread a show. Tonight at 6 p.m., Sliced Bread.
It was just Old Man Smithers cutting bread.
Yeah.
No, but like there were definitely a lot of parts of the show. I'm like, some of the things the daughter did, I was like, that was dumb. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. As a whole, I enjoy it, and I think there is a lot of room to be an amazing show.
On the whole, I feel Preparation H feels
good. Feels good on the whole. Yeah. All right. So we're moving on from that. We're gonna do some Patreon questions. We just got a question. We just got a question. We just got a question. It's from Patreon. All right, so we got 3 Patreon questions. Our first one is from good friend of the show, Ryan Buds, and his is a video question, so let's watch that video
Ryan.
real quick. Speaking of, I was going to say, go check out his show tonight at 7 p.m. where Cam is hosting, except this is going to be like 4 days too late.
Still,
so
check out a show at 7 p.m.
Go check out the show from Sunday night at 7 p.m. where Cam hosts around.
Or
So
tonight
there you
at
go.
7 p.m.
Yeah, or tonight.
Cam
Also,
won't be there, except it's
every
still
night
going to be at
he has
7
a
p.m.
show at
tonight.
7 p.m. So here we go. Here's Ryan Bud's question.
What's up, Wreck My Podcasters? It's your pal Ryan Buds from the Trivia with Buds podcast, a trivia show you can listen to every single day. And my question for you this month is, what is your favorite Funko collectible you have in your possession? I have dozens and dozens, and this is one of my most recent favorite grabs. It is Hey Arnold in the banana costume from GameStop, a GameStop exclusive. I want to know your favorite Funko that you own. Cheers.
I want to point something out real quick here before I go away from this picture. You see in the background, he's got a book that says, I Get It On in Long Johns. Although,
It was written by Ryan Buds.
yeah, it must be. Why is the poster behind it? It looks like it's backwards. Did you notice that?
Is it out or is it 2?
Oh, no, but look at Harry Potter isn't.
No, like everything else isn't. Just the poster behind it is like mirrored. Isn't that weird?
That's
weird.
crazy.
That's so
Unless
weird.
that's what it's supposed to be. No,
I want to
it's
know what
not.
that Dr. Cox thing is.
Oh, that looks awesome. It's probably just a little like fan art thing.
That's so cool.
Ryan's got cool stuff. So anyway, Funko Pop collectible. What's our favorite? Krieger, do you have any Funko collectibles?
I'm gonna give you one guess.
No.
There you go.
Yeah. So Krieger, what's your favorite on my shelf over there?
The favorite on your shelf that's really hard to see because of the glare.
Yeah. There's a few up there.
What's the guy from Arrow with the half?
Oh, Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
That's the name of my phone. I named my phone Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, Joe. What's your you got quite a few collectibles.
Actually,
I
I
have a
take that
couple
back.
of
The
them.
John Cena Invisible one's really
yeah,
fun.
the John Cena Invisible one's cool. Cam got that for me. It's a good one.
It's a tie between two of them. The Charmander.
Oh, Charmander's good.
Love
yeah.
Charmander. It's just the cutest little Funko. And a Xenomorph.
Oh, the Xenomorph's a good one. Yeah,
it's
that's
a really
fun one.
cool looking
That's a
Funko
fun
Pop.
one, yeah.
It even has a little mouth coming out.
Is it the all black or is it the one that has the glow in the dark?
No, it's all black.
It's all black. That's a good one. There's the Chase variant, I think, that has the glow in the dark little dick guy in his mouth, whatever
The
that
little
thing's
Xeno?
called. Yeah, the little Xenomorph or whatever that
Dick
is.
guy in the mouth.
Yeah. I think my favorite. I'm looking real quick again to see if I'm going to change my mind. My most valuable up there is the CM Punk that's no longer in
That's
production.
weird. It's like you've never mentioned it on the show
Yeah,
before.
I know. I can make a lot of money for that, but I'm not getting rid of it. I think my Jane Cobb. I like my Jane Cobb from Firefly.
Cobb.
That's a good
That's a
one.
good one.
It's what was that? Jane Cobb. He's the hero of Canton. So
He likes corn.
he does like corn. He's on the cob. So our next question is from that happy birthday bastard Charlie Shaw over here.
No.
HPV.
Yep. He wants to know. Oh, this is a question for Cam, and I can't even ask him.
Here,
So
ask it. I
Yeah.
got you.
So Cam, he said he would do anything for $1 million when Joe asked, "Would we shoot Baby Yoda for $1 million?"
child.
And he wants to know, would you ruin a child's Make-A-Wish for $1 million?
Okay, so it depends on what their Make-A-Wish thing is for. Like, are they
Hang on.
cancer?
Why does it depend on what their Make-A-Wish is for?
I don't know.
Because I mean, if their Make-A-Wish is they want to meet the Raiders, no one should.
Because I feel like Cam's answer would be something along the lines of like, hell yes.
That's so funny that I put this in here to ask him, and he's not even here on the podcast. Oh, bummer.
So, all right, so
that
for
was
$1 million, would you ruin a kid's Make-A-Wish fund?
Yeah, would you guys ruin a wish for him? I wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
But I'm also way too like empathetic.
Yeah.
But also Cam is a huge empath too.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that. I think anyone who's not on the same level as Hitler would probably say no to wrecking some kid's child, like Make-A-Wish problem. Anyway, last question here is Ashley V Dizzle. Did you help her with this question? Okay. This is a celebrity. This is a celebrity. Marry, sex, and kill.
Mary,
Sex, kill.
I was like, what? That doesn't sound right. All right.
Marry, sex, kill.
I want to do the sex.
That's her name.
It's Natalie Portman,
Oof.
Zoe Saldana, and Mila Kunis.
Okay, Zoe Saldana. Oh wait, that's Gamora. Okay.
Yes. And she's into some other stuff, but yeah, mostly Gamora.
So it's Natalie Portman, Zoe Saldana, and
Mila Kunis.
oh come on.
I got mine. I knew it right off the bat. Because here's the thing. Natalie Portman does nothing for me, which is surprising since I'm such a big Star Wars fan. I've never really found her that attractive, honestly, so I would just kill her right off the bat. Be like, whatever.
You don't
That's
deserve a
fine.
penis.
That's fine. I would marry Mila Kunis because I think she would be so fun to hang out with all the time. And I would have sex with Zoe Saldana because who doesn't want to have sex with a green alien that could kill you? So, I mean, there you go. Boom. That's my answer right there. I actually
Gregor?
told Ashley I thought I knew what Joe was going to say, so we'll see if I'm right.
Well, my answer. Gregor, you ready or you want me to go?
You go because I'm torn.
You know, this is hypothetical. So
Yes, I know. I take these things way too seriously. Like I think all three of these women are amazing, and like, oh man,
It was tough, but I kind of knew right off the bat as well.
Yeah, so what was yours?
Marrying Mila Kunis,
Okay. I can't remember if I said that.
sexing Natalie Portman, and killing Zoe Saldana.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I said killing Zoe Saldana. I know I said that. But I said I think he's going to marry Mila Kunis. He's going to have sex with Natalie Portman and kill Zoe Saldana.
Yep.
So I was right. Yeah,
It's true.
So you were, because I was like, I know for a fact it's the opposite for me and him. Like, we both want to marry Mila.
Yeah.
But I feel like he likes Natalie Portman more than I do, so he would go for Natalie.
It's true.
All right, Krager, you gotta say.
I know. This is tough because like Natalie Portman was like the first one out of those three that like I had a crush on.
Yes.
And then obviously Mila Kunis, and then Zoe Saldana is like
She's like the newer one.
but she is stunningly beautiful.
Oh yeah.
She is stunning.
Was she also in Avatar?
Yes. She was one of the what are they called? Navi.
I think we can all agree Mila Kunis you got to marry.
I know, she just seems like so fun.
She's just the best. Like
yeah.
I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna have do the sex with Zoe Saldana.
There you go. Do the sex and kill Natalie. So all three of us actually had a different answer.
Correct.
That's crazy. There you go.
All of us married the same woman though. So
we did though.
We're
Mila.
Sorry, Ashton.
He can be part of it too. Whoa,
Hey!
yeah, we'll live on a compound. It won't be weird. It'll be great.
We'll just all be like great for podcast.
Damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather. Okay, we're moving to a new.
Jackie does have a nice racky.
You know what's funny? I've never thought that though.
No, she doesn't, but that's just a saying they say in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, do they? Oh,
Kelso
okay.
says Jackie has a nice racky.
And Hyde goes, and she's also best on her backy.
Oh, that's right. Yes. So the next segment I have here, we were gonna do weakest link, and we decided not to. And the segment I have here is where we're gonna go into our Google search history and say what the 5th, 10th, and 15th thing we searched is,
God.
and then try and explain what that is. How do you search your Google history?
I don't
know how to search the Google history.
I have to Google search
I know
how to Google
to
search.
find my Google history.
Well, you know what's funny is popped up is I was talking to someone and I said how like how Daisy Ridley and Cole Sprouse look the same.
Oh, that's so random, but it's true.
We do.
So it says on your iPhone, open the Gmail app. No, that's not what I want. I want how to find my Google search history. Five ways to check Google history. So what are your guys' 5th search history?
Mine says
it's kind of like it's weird because then it goes like it shows one and then it shows the same thing a second time and then it shows like viewed 10 cards in Discover. Like
no, underneath that. You got to go even further than that.
Even further?
mine says no activity.
Wait, where do you?
What, are you on incognito mode or something?
No, I'm on regular.
You just
No,
don't.
so, like
Oh. Mine shows me my search history. All right. Well, maybe this is a dud of a
I like this
segment.
idea. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get it to work. Man, mine are lame.
Okay, I got 5. All right, so I'll start with my 5. My 5th one was, can melatonin make you stay awake?
Oh, it does the opposite.
Melatonin will make you stay awake.
Really? How? I thought melatonin was supposed to make you fall asleep.
In certain instances, if you're pretty awake, it'll actually just intensify it.
So, like in certain instances, like if you took some ecstasy and then melatonin, it'll keep you awake.
I'm not sure, maybe, but like because like I remember on the first 4th of July, I had my dog Ellie.
Yeah.
I was gonna go out and I was gonna leave her at home. Obviously in my room, like I'd take her out. Like I was leaving later at night, so I was like, I've heard melatonin works for dogs too. So I gave her a small dosage, and I left. When I came home, like her pupils were dilated. So like, because she had so much stress and anxiety from the fireworks and other stuff like that, it only enhanced it.
That makes sense. I guess, yeah, if you're like in a state where you're kind of crazy already, then yeah, that would make it happen. Okay, so actually
my search history just only shows YouTube activity.
Well, maybe this is a dud then. Maybe we won't do this one.
Is there another idea you had?
No.
Yeah, mine's lame. My 10th is lame too. It's fillet welds with unequal legs.
Yeah, because the problem is I'm looking at mine, and so like my fifth is actually I searched Towsley Canyon Park, which is a hiking trail out here, and then my 10th one is huge furniture store in Dallas. I searched to find what the name of that was, And then my 15th was, what is Strawberry Fields about? So like they're not that good of
my next
searches.
ones are just like welding stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like I think that like what the intent behind this game would be to be like Haley Williams naked photo or something, you know, like, and that's not really, or like what should I do after 3 hours of an erection, or something, you know,
Wait another hour.
yeah.
My 5th was Big Sur, California.
Ooh.
My 10th was Jay and Silent Bob rap. And 15. It's Brooklyn Community Bail Fund.
what was that one for?
It's one of the donation.
For the rioter or the
for
protesters and everything to get them out. Yeah, I almost just said, for the rioters. Man, I'm just as bad as everyone else. Protesters, I apologize for that. So I have a conspiracy corner that I want to tell you guys about. So guys, did you know the moon doesn't exist?
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you what flat earthers think here.
What?
Because I find this interesting.
Aren't they called flirters?
Flirters. The flirters.
The flirters.
The flirters. They know stuff. There's actually a documentary out there called Behind the Curve about flat earthers, and I really want to watch it because I find what they think fascinatingly stupid. So they say, we're not really sure where this theory came from, but it's pretty wild considering, the moon is right there for us just to look at. But they say some people like Dave Marsh,
Cousin of Stan Marsh.
Yep, who is a flat earther, says the moon is a projection. It's put there for a reason, which we could study for 1,000 more years and never understand, he said. In order to come to this conclusion, Marsh followed the path of the moon in the sky in order to compare his findings to official records because his findings were not the same. So Marsh concluded that the moon was a scam.
Well,
because
that just makes sense because his findings are much more scientifically
his opinion is the only one that
His
matters.
findings are so much more scientifically accurate.
Yes.
Because the funding he has and all the equipment and stuff.
And I'm pretty sure he has a PhD, a moon PhD.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't have a moon PhD because the moon's fake, so why would his PhD
Yeah,
be
exactly.
about the moon?
He's just lactose intolerant and is upset that the moon's made of cheese.
I know, it's a problem here. It says another theory. Oh, guys, I had the most bomb grilled cheese sandwich yesterday that Madison made. She put
kind of cheese?
it was mozzarella and medium cheddar on one with a thin layer of turkey and this bread that was like crispy on the outside but soft on the inside still. And she loaded that bad boy up with so much cheese that I was scared I was going to choke because I was trying to chew it. And it was just like, how like melted cheese, you're like, how you feel like a cow. You're like, come on.
I can hear your arteries clogging.
Oh, it was
sounds
so good. It was so good.
Delicious.
This is what I ate yesterday. I had 2 grilled cheese sandwiches of that caliber yesterday for lunch. I had a Pop-Tart in the morning. I had 3 peanut butter cookies throughout the day. I had 6 Oreo ice cream sandwiches.
6?
And I had they were minis. They were like that big.
So
but they were like ice cream.
So they're
filled
like
Oreo.
silver dollar size.
Yeah. And then I also had egg rolls for dinner. So I had
egg rolls.
I had a lot of artery clogging stuff yesterday. Yeah. If I die today, you'll know why.
If he dies, he dies. I had a bratwurst yesterday.
Ooh, I love bratwurst.
It's every Saturday at Pocock now.
Did you say brats?
Oh, it's Polinsky. What's the place called? Polinsky's?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Roman Skalinsky's
Roman
brats?
Skalinsky. Yeah. You know where we need to go before I leave?
Pocock?
Verstuken.
Yes.
And I still get to go there.
Yeah, we gotta
we'll
go
to
before
Angel
I leave.
City.
I've never been.
Because New Girl, their loft is on that street, and I did not know it.
Oh.
They're literally 2 buildings down from Verstuka. I park facing that building every time I go there. Didn't know that was the building.
You know where the bar is, right?
You mean Angel City or the Art District Brewery? The bar that has all the skee ball and everything?
No, the bar from New Girl.
Oh, yeah. It's right across the street. It's right next to where Art District Brewery is. Yeah.
It's right next to the freeway towards Getty.
Yes.
No, Griffith Park. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's
I know where you're talking about.
It's right next to Griffith Park.
That place is actually right now has been changed into there's a Salt and Straw there, I think, and a coffee shop. Yeah.
Hope all our LA listeners got that.
I know, right? Or if you come out here and just go, that area is so gentrified now. It's awesome. It's great. It says here real quick, another theory about why the moon's existence is a giant hoax is that it was created to distract the general masses from the existence of Nibiru, a rogue planet that will cause the apocalypse.
Where did they come up with this stuff?
I don't know. It's crazy.
And who like hears this and goes, "Yeah, that sounds about right."
Yeah, I
don't understand.
I think so. Isn't Nibiru remember? Did you ever read that book called In the Beginning when you were in high school, where it's all the different creation? What'd you say?
The Bible?
No, it's all these different creation stories for all the different religions and cultures throughout history and everything. And I'm pretty sure that was one of them. But I don't remember. So
people are dumb.
Yeah, I agree. So let's move into Stoked on this.
While we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive. A novel type and hype, give us something to believe on. When they chose to focus emphasis, we're forming a hypothesis, but all we really know is that we're stoked on this, stoked on this, stoked on this.
So, Krager, what are you stoked on this week?
Well, also, this just reminded me, my hashtag problem is my backstabber of a host didn't invite me onto the Top Gun episode.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's not like I grew up next to an airport, loved planes, went to the air shows all the time, and my dad was a pilot, so whatever.
So tell me real quick what you like about Top Gun then.
That the gun was on top.
Ah, yes, yes. When was the last time you watched Top Gun?
A couple years ago.
Okay.
So
did you still like it?
Yeah, I still like it. And I don't know, every time. I don't know why. I love the song "Take My Breath Away." It gets me every time.
That song is. I don't remember what his name was, but I thought someone had a really good point on the Top Gun episode. Why isn't the gunner that's on the back? Why isn't his seat just turned around?
I think we all agreed on that, where it's if his purpose is to look behind and tell you what's going on.
Why? I'm glad. I wish I was on it because I thought immediately G-forces.
I guess that's true. You would get really weird whiplash type things going on. But also, why don't you put some mirrors up then? Help a brother out.
Help a brother.
Because the MiGs could shoot your mirrors down.
What? They're in the cockpit. So, Krager, did you listen to the episode, or were you?
I listened the whole thing.
The whole thing. So, what did you think of what we kind of?
I loved it.
Bashed about it.
No, those guys were awesome. I thought they were hilarious, and I'm definitely on the side of the only guy who liked it. I was
Tud.
It was a good movie. Y'all are just stupid.
Tud loved it, but I think the rest of us agree.
You are good people. And if you want me on your podcast, I would love to be on Drinking Alone with Friends.
Being on theirs is so much fun.
I would love to.
I love being on Drinking Alone with Friends.
This is my campaign to mooch off your time.
Campaign Krager.
It was the best movie with 4 songs.
Yes, so true though. When they played "Take My Breath Away," it played for 20 minutes straight. What
it
is
really
up with
does.
This? Yeah, it's not good. I don't know what they were
just hearing. I'm
so over this song right now. Oh, so bad.
Danger
better
zone.
watch out because you're entering the danger zone.
So what's your stoked on this then? Because that's more like a hashtag problem.
My stoked on this is we are getting NBA is back.
NBA is back.
Very exciting.
Starting on July the 31st. We will get 22 out of the 30 teams.
Wait, July 31st you said?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't tell. I would need those subtitles for what you just said.
July 31st.
Oh my god.
It's coming back on July 31st. There'll be 22 out of the 30 teams, and they will be playing a few regular season games to get the seeding all worked out, and then boom, right into playoffs. And this is happening in a contained area where everyone's gonna have to stay quarantined for the time that they're doing.
All 22
it's
teams.
UFC.
All 22 teams are going to be in Florida for the league, and they're all going to be played basically in the same arena.
That's
exactly.
crazy. Dang.
It's going to be really, really cool.
That's
it's
intense.
over at where Disney World is.
No,
right?
it's too hot and humid to be intense.
No, you're right. You got to be inside the air conditioning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tents have too
You'll
much
cramp.
Tense.
We've seen that happen to LeBron.
It's no good.
This isn't a circus, Jordan.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
And also, my other stoked on this is I rewatched Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it is one of the top 5 cartoon shows ever made.
I think it is the best show to ever come out of Nickelodeon.
It's funny that was Joe's hashtag problem, and it's your stoked on this.
Yes,
well, my
but
hashtag problem was that The Legend of Korra
Yes.
isn't on Netflix.
Yes.
I still want to watch that now.
Yeah.
I gotta check this show out, man.
So
I
it's the best
rewatched
show
it,
ever on
it's
Nickelodeon.
So good. Every part of it, it has such great character development and just the storyline, the plots, and good. The morals, the morality of it, and everything. It's just, it's so good.
What I love about it is people who love, because essentially it's an anime.
Yeah.
People who love animes will like it. People who don't love animes will like it.
Yeah. Is there any Naruto running going on?
I don't think so.
Kind of.
My cabbages.
Oh, yeah. The cabbage
How
guy.
many giant sweat bubbles do we got?
Not very many.
No? What about the little 4 lines?
Nope.
Nope. None of that.
That's not
None
a
of that.
thing.
No
It's
angry
very,
forehead.
Updated
Okay.
anime.
Okay. I like
But also
that.
like the voice acting is Katara is what's her name? She's the lesbian girlfriend in Scott Pilgrim. The lesbian ex of, and remember Scott Pilgrim?
No.
X?
Remember one of her exes is Lebanon? She's Lebanese.
Who'd you say
Who's
her character
X?
was?
In Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
May-
yeah.
May
I know who you're
Whitman?
talking
Her
about, the
name's May
girl.
Whitman.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of different stuff.
When you have to touch the back of her knees.
Yeah, the Duff. She was in the Duff. She's Katara, and Sokka, her brother in that show. He's been in a lot of Disney Channel and Nickelodeon stuff.
Jack DeSena.
Yeah, like you don't really recognize him, but he's been a lot. He's done a lot of like.
I don't
voice work.
recognize any of these voice actors. Like, no. Oh, Mark Hamill's in it.
Yeah.
Who did he play?
Additional voices. No, Fire Lord Ozai.
Ozai? He played Fire Lord Ozai? I
What?
didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the only name so far that I'm recognizing.
Uncle Iroh is just the best person ever to fictionally live.
Uncle Iroh and Zuko were my favorites.
Uncle Iroh is the best.
Uncle Iroh is the best.
I would have imagined that.
I like King Boomy, too.
King Boomy.
Hey, is this the guy? No, that's not the guy. Never mind. I'm surprised at the lack of voice talent that I recognize in this show for how popular it is.
The show did come out.
Tara Strong is in it.
That's a
Many
strong
years
choice.
ago.
Yeah, I mean,
When did
you're
it
right.
come
This
out?
is an older show, right?
2001, 2002?
2005 to 2008.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would have expected looking this up. I would have known more of these voice actors, but I don't. So
It's a great show. Watch it. It's on Netflix. Ba-boom.
All right, Joe. What are you stoked on?
What I'm stoked on is something that actually came out what would now be 2 weeks ago. HBO Max.
Hobo.
Have any of
yeah,
you
it's a-
actually gone through it?
Well, I went on because I use your HBO thing every now and then, just like if we have a podcast that we're doing on it, and I was like, I want to check out and see what this looks like. I didn't really notice that much of a difference. Like, it looks different in how you move around, but I'm like, I don't know. It's like the same movies it look like to me.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're going to get the same movies that are on HBO. You're going to get all of HBO's original programming.
Yeah.
But all the extra stuff that is now on there is excellent.
What kind of stuff?
Like you can stream all of Friends. You can stream
Oh, that's
all
right. That's
of
on there.
The Big Bang Theory.
I would like to know
interesting.
how much HBO paid to get Friends.
A lot.
Hundreds of millions of dollars, no doubt.
For sure.
What I was watching last night and busting my ass up laughing.
Oh, it's all over.
All the seasons of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, that's on.
That's so.
They have that on
good.
Hulu right now, though, too. They have it on
nice.
both. Yeah.
You also have all seasons of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, that's good. That I
Oh.
own them all, but if you didn't, that's a big get.
Another thing that's on HBO Max, every single film in the Harry Potter universe,
Oh, that's good.
Ooh.
That's
as well
good.
as Disney Plus has Marvel, HBO Max has everything DC.
Oh, because they have Warner Brothers. That's
Not-
right. HBO is a Warner Brothers.
And not just like the recent like Justice League and all those. I'm talking the animated Batmans like
Wow.
Killing
Those
Joke.
are the good things, too. Those are the good ones.
All the shows like Batgirl,
Do you know if
Supergirl.
Flashpoint, the animated Flashpoint one is on there?
I do not
I'd
know.
be curious to watch that one.
But what is also on there is some of the programming that was only coming out for DC Universe.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
Doom Patrol or whatever
Oh,
that was
that'd be
called.
so cool to
or-
watch. I
all
wanted
that
to see
is
that.
on there.
Do you know if Stargirl is on there?
I do not know.
I'd assume
Okay.
it would be.
Yeah, you think.
Not only that, they have everything Cartoon Network,
Ooh.
all shows that were on Cartoon Network, as well as all things Adult Swim.
Oh my word!
Wow, that's actually okay. That's
and Joe.
these are big gets.
So you watch it on your Xbox, I'm assuming, or you watch it on your Apple TV?
I watch it on
is
my
it,
Apple.
is it the same as the HBO Go or HBO Now app, or do you have to download a new app?
No. So
It
HBO
changed it.
Now,
'Cause-
there's HBO Go and there was HBO Now. HBO Now has become HBO Max.
yeah, it just
So
took
if
the
you
place
have the
of it.
HBO Now app, all you do is update it. It becomes HBO Max.
Okay, and I just need, and I'll have to.
It's the same login information as long as you were already logged into HBO Now.
Okay,
it
then
just
when I get
transfers
home,
over.
I will try it, and then I'll hit you.
Yeah,
up for
I
your
want-
It
information if I need it.
has all the Turner classic movie selection that you would find on their channel. So
Okay.
like even things from like Casablanca down
Ooh.
to like Castaway.
Oh.
and
Castaway's a good one.
it has
Yeah.
tons of movies on there. The selection itself is so vast. They have new Looney Tunes as well as the old Looney
that's right.
Tunes.
The new Looney Tunes. It's the only place you can watch it. Yeah.
Yep. They have so much stuff to honestly,
Those are
'cause
some
Netflix
good
is
things.
the number one streaming
Yeah.
platform right now. I would not be surprised if by the end of the year HBO Max is number 2, or if not even fighting for
Well,
number
let's
1.
be honest, because I mean, if Netflix is losing The Office and possibly Parks and Rec to Peacock,
To the
Yeah.
peacock.
I mean, they're losing content too, and HBO Max is only going to be gaining content probably from what they
I
got
mean,
right now.
I mean-
HBO Max released with huge
crazy.
I mean,
titles.
Netflix
and
is still gonna have
inventory.
like some heavy hitters like Stranger Things and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, they're going to have their original content, but they're going to be
yeah,
missing
but they're
all the
also
other
going up
content.
against HBO's original content.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
Entourage,
you got now
Sopranos,
also Disney
Game
Plus
of
out there with
Thrones.
all the 20th Century Fox stuff, like, and then all the original content, like
The
any
Snyder
Marvel or
Cut's
Star
going to
Wars.
be released
Yeah.
on
But
HBO
see,
Max
again-
exclusively.
Again, I don't care. I don't care for Snyder.
I'd probably
Cut
still
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Joe Gennaro's side, so
that you want it, that you think it's going to be
no,
good.
I think that you guys are hating on it for unnecessary reasons.
I think I'm hating on it because I think the movie's awful, and I think the reason the movie is awful is not because Zack Snyder didn't get to fulfill his vision.
I agree.
I think we should have Joe Gennaro on the show.
I think so, but he would also know way more than I know. So.
Yeah, I'd love to have him smack his nerd nuts all across your
We can
face.
do
No,
an
he
episode
has,
on the
though.
Snyder Cut.
He texted me and smacked his nerd nuts all over my face, and I still said, well, I still think it's not going to be good. When you're introducing 3 characters... Okay, here's the difference. So Justice League, we had never seen Aquaman, Flash, or Cyborg, and then we got introduced to them in this show. I could have cared less about them because they were trying to like make it be like the origin stories in the movie.
Yeah.
Where you look at Civil War, Spider-Man and Black Panther had not had a movie yet. They didn't throw Spider-Man in there, and the first thing you heard was, well, when my Uncle Ben died and said, with great power comes great res-" or like they didn't be
Yeah.
like, hey, this guy, Wakanda is this, and they do this cool thing where they say Wakanda for... No, they threw these characters in. They either assumed you knew who they were, or if you didn't, they said, we're going to make them so cool that you're going to go look them up afterwards. And they didn't get all crazy with exposition and origin
Yeah,
story.
that's
They
true.
just put them there and made them fun. Where in
And
Justice
then gave you
League...
the origin afterwards.
Yeah, in Justice League, it was too much. I was like, I don't care about their origin. I know who they are. Just let them do fun things and make me care about them. And they didn't make me care about them.
You're becoming very negative.
No,
as
I
part
agree
of
with
this
this.
podcast, I'm supposed to have the negative aspects of things. So my stoked on this is a TV show on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime exclusive over here. And I heard about it from the guys at Drinking Alone with Friends, and I watched it, and I'm liking it so far. It's called Upload.
Oh, see, I keep forgetting to go back and watch it. Friend of the show, Cole Fenn.
Yeah.
He personally texted me. He's like, you should go check out Upload because I feel like you and I have very similar
It's
tastes.
good.
And I'm like, oh, I keep forgetting.
So it's kind of like Black Mirror meets The Lobster, but with a CW twist, because like Robbie Amell's in it, and it's kind of got that like CW feel.
Yeah.
So it's very
I just the Amell brothers
interesting.
don't look similar.
The what?
The Amell brothers.
No,
don't.
they really do. Well, they're cousins.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah. But it's a great... I've watched 2 episodes, and I'm really digging it.
I like the premise a lot.
Yeah, premise is great. If you don't know the premise, it's a futuristic world where when you die, you have the ability to upload your mind into a digital, like,
Obviously,
utopian
you have
space.
to agree to this
And-
before you die. So.
Yeah, and you had to create this before you die, and they like zap it, and then depending on how much you can afford, it's like where you get to live. So like nice areas or kind of crappy areas. So it's like a very Black Mirror-esque.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like they kind of have a San Junipero or whatever was like a Black Mirror episode similar to this.
So, oh yeah, San Junipero.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
was great by
With the
but
Lebanese people.
This is more fun because it's like idiocracy where like everything's branded in the future. It's also like everything's branded when you're dead. Like there's like the Orbitz guy who's trying to sell you Orbitz gum, but you're like in the dead afterlife. It's great. I love it. I love
my
it.
God.
It's so good.
I
called
definitely-
Upload?
It's called Upload.
I have to go check
It's
this out.
really good. It's a little dark, but it's almost like a black
So is
comedy.
Black Mirror.
Yeah, but it's more a comedy where like there's a scene where when they zap him into it, when you see it, you'll know it and you'll laugh, but it's actually really morbid. But you laugh because you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. So go check out Upload. It's great. Yes, Krager.
I forgot one of my stoked on this. So when you're done,
I'm done.
Okay. My big stoked on this is yesterday. So when the show comes out several days ago, Pocock was finally open for people to go.
Pocock.
And I went, and I missed Todd and everyone so much, and it was nice to have an actual beer on draft.
How was it being there? Because
it was nice. So basically, like, you masks are mandatory when you get there. And there are many rules. So everyone, if you go, be very understanding. Todd will have to, if you're doing something, Todd will have to like tell you because they're under like a 8-page rule book of what they have to do. And so it's not just, oh, I have a mask and I keep away and then I can do whatever I want. No, like it's different. Like you cannot drink while standing up. You can't go and socialize and drink. You have to be sitting down. So you have to, when you order and get your stuff, you have to have a mask on. When you're sitting down at your table, you can take your mask off. And no groups larger than 6.
And you have to order food, right?
You do. Have you seen pictures of the inside?
There's
like
it's all separated and
barriers. All sorts.
I was like, man, they had to go
apart.
through a lot of stuff to get ready to
did.
open. It's crazy, yeah.
But it was really nice to go back and like get an actual beer on draft and just. I mean, I was in there outside seating, which was the weather was beautiful on Saturday.
Oh, yesterday was great because it was like June gloom. It was great. Loved it. I definitely next weekend we're going out for our mega show though.
Yeah.
And
and for my birthday.
And for your birthday.
Mega show.
So eventually I'll
Mega
get there
show's
before
been
I
in the
leave.
works for over a year.
Oh yeah. For those of you that want to know, we are doing the super show, mega show, whatever you want to call it finally with the Low Tree Studios guys. It's going to be 8 of us doing one mega podcast.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be
I'm barely going to get any word.
Yeah.
Myself, David,
David.
Mindy, we're not going to get many words in.
I'm going to ask Jason how we'll do this. Maybe we'll break it up into like an hour on their show and then part 2 on our show. So you got to go to both to listen to both.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. But come back next week, y'all, and find out.
For the mega show.
The lady who's in charge of the leasing area of where we're renting when we go out to Texas, she literally wrote y'all in an email. And I'm like, I understand you saying it, but when you write YALL in an email, I'm a little bit concerned.
As someone who is I try to be efficient as myself, I don't say y'all. I will text y'all because it's more efficient than you all.
I never text y'all.
Never text y'all.
Like that's the
it's not like I do it a
thing
lot,
from my
but there are
mind.
some times I'll say y'all because like it's more efficient than you all.
I guess I write gotcha.
I would never
GOTCHA or something.
But
Gimme, GIMME.
But I would never. But I also can't see myself doing it in like a professional format.
No, well, I mean, you get kind of friendly with these people because it's like not that professional.
Gross, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What is y'all div? It says we were all fixing to go together if y'all div just waited. Y'all div.
It's just a picture of Texas. And it's like y'all.
I've seen that before.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to deal with that. But it's a small price to pay to get a house. So.
Does it come with a free hat?
No, because I don't wear hats, so that's gonna be my excuse. I'm like, why aren't you wearing a cowboy hat?
If I don't see you in a cowboy hat at some point, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I'm gonna have my burgundy boots like Ted Mosby.
Spurs.
All right, does someone want to get Cam on the phone if we can? Because we're gonna do trivia. Joe, you didn't cash in this week again, huh? Oh, he's getting ready for the cash in. Oh no, you're cool. Oh, there he goes.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Cam.
Welcome to the show, Cam.
Good. I wish I was there, but I had to do things for my sister.
How-
And family comes first.
How dare you, sir?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I don't really care that much.
All right, I turned
What's
him.
the trivia?
Yeah, what's the trivia, Krager? I turned him way up, so hopefully we're hearing him good right now.
I gotta find the email real quick. Hold on. Because Joe Gennaro was so mad, he emailed me DC trivia to piss all you guys off.
I'm fucked. I'm royally fucked.
Cam's just like,
man.
I'm gonna hang up now.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Yeah. So next week we're going to be doing a whatever trivia I pick.
Yes.
For the mega show.
For the mega show. So,
Yeah.
Cam, how's it out there in Echo Park? Is there still protests going on right now?
Do you hear everyone and repeat?
Not in LA. Not in LA right now, but we protested and see me yesterday at the same time that everyone in LA did, and it's rad. Right now, we're just chilling and drinking like this amazing beer. I'm going to send a picture and send you guys later. The art is amazing, and it was the best hazy IPA I've had in my entire life.
Oh, that Bud Light? That Guinness Blonde?
Yes, Guinness Blonde. My favorite hazy IPA.
So hazy.
It's so hazy.
The 805. It's unfiltered.
It's so good. No, I'll send it to you guys. And the art's amazing. It's like this wolf that's like, not a wolf, a fox that's like segmented in half, and you can see it's like bones and muscles and shit. It's like so cool.
Oh, man, what does the fox
And the
say?
beer is like so flavorful. It's the best hazy ever.
Love it. All right, Cam. So let's get ready. Krager's going to say the DC trivia for us.
Krager's all about this dick trivia.
It's Dixie Facts. Alrighty, question number 1.
Number 1.
Are you excited for Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Joe.
Cam.
The answer is no, I am not.
No, I'm sorry, that's not one of the options.
Joe just went. Joe said his name too.
Oh, Joe, go.
50% excited.
That is not one of the answers. Jordan, would you like to hear one?
Yeah,
of the answers?
I'd like to hear.
Okay, we have A, yes. B, hell yes.
Oh.
C, fork yes. D, all of the above.
Is the question, are you, or is the question Joe Gennaro?
It just says, are you excited?
I'm going to go D, all the above.
You are correct, because the answer is, every answer is correct.
My God.
Joe Gennaro, okay, hang on. No, you can't say you. Is Joe excited for?
No, he's talking about you guys.
The answer is no, I'm not.
I think this trivia is going to be just as bad as Cam's
Doing
trivia.
Rocket League.
Is Rocket League a video game?
Or like,
That-
which one of us plays Rocket League?
That's the only question that's like that.
All right.
That's the single worst trivia I've ever brought.
All right.
Oh,
That's the
man.
only question like that. So now we get real questions.
All right, real question number 1.
All right. So I'll take that point away from me.
Which hero will appear in Zack Snyder's Justice League that was cut out of the
Jordan.
caper, lesser,
Jordan.
creepier,
Jordan.
lesser version?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Dark Side.
Incorrect.
What? I didn't think Dark Side was in it.
I think he is.
What are the options?
Yeah.
Option A, Green Arrow. B, Martin Manhunter.
You mean Martian Manhunter?
Cam,
Marsh-
that one.
Cam is correct. It's Martian Manhunter.
I like Martin Manhunter.
I wish his name was Morton.
Morton the Manhunter. No, that dude's down in West Hollywood.
Dyslexia sucks. Question number 2.
Yeah, it does. I'm with you, Krager.
I appreciate it. Zack Snyder's Justice League will be his 3rd DCEU movie. What film was Zack Snyder's directorial
Cam.
debut? Cam.
Wait, hang on.
300.
Oh, okay. His directorial, like not DC, all directorial, correct?
Joe.
Yeah, Cam, 300.
The answer is kind of his.
Oh, here we go.
Is it the first movie he did in the DCEU? Is that what the question is supposed to be?
No. What film was Zack Snyder's directorial debut?
Oh, okay. So Cam says 300.
That's one of the options, but the way Joe Gennaro answered it, I don't know. All he said is the 2004 remake.
Of 300.
Okay, does it say 300 or all of the porns he directed before that?
Wait, so it says the
No.
2004 remake of 300?
Oh, wait,
that
no.
came out in 2007.
I'm sorry.
You're talking about
I'm sorry.
Dawn of the Dead is the
I
2004
gave it away.
remake.
I read the.
All right, we
I read
have
it
to
wrong.
throw this question out then.
Yeah,
This
sorry.
is going well.
Because it's Dawn of the Dead.
Damn it! I am not on my game. Okay, question number 3.
Fucking Joe.
No,
Hey!
no. That one was my bad. I misread the question. 3. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, who does the heroes face off against? Who do the heroes face off against?
Jordan.
Damn it.
Steppenwolf. Darkseid. They're both in it. Who do they? They're both in it. How does that? How
Go
can
with
you
the first
answer
answer
that?
he did.
I just now looked in the email. He forgot to tell me which one's right on this question. I should have proofread this.
No!
What is going on?
This is
Krager?
going really well.
That's it. I win by default. 5th week in a row.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's some BS.
I should have pre-read.
All right,
this.
let's throw out everything except for the one Cam got. The questions. It's not going to be 10 questions. It's going to be like,
everything Joe Gennaro said.
yeah, skip that one.
I should have
Move to the next
proofread
one.
this one.
Move to the next one.
How annoyed does everyone get when I say Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Okay, this is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Hang
I
on.
should have proofread this.
Search DC trivia right now on
Yes,
your phone,
yes,
and we're doing
I
10
will.
questions. We'll 9 questions. We'll let Cam keep his 1, and we'll do 9 questions on DC trivia.
It was a good
This is
try,
good.
Joe. It was a good
I'm
try.
really happy that Joe wrote this because he and I communicate a lot on Instagram, and I'm just so disappointed in you, Joe Gennaro.
He did it just to piss you guys off.
Yeah, Joe. That's it. I'm not even going to
And
listen.
He did it appropriately. We're all mad.
We're all real mad to the point where I'm not even going to listen to his podcast on The Boys he's doing right now. Check it out at Comic Book Rundown.
Yeah, the Comic Book Rundown on Instagram, Twitter, and anywhere you can find podcasts.
Yeah, MySpace, Friendster. It's on Napster. It's on LimeWire.
Zanga.
Yeah, Zanga. It's on. Comes preloaded on all Zunes.
Tumblr.
Tumblr, LiveJournal. What's that really bad one? Joe probably had one. Was it like Vampire Love or whatever?
Alrighty.
Definitely didn't have
Where all
that
the- where all
one,
the
but I would have been
The
interested.
Twilight fan fiction is.
All right.
No, it was like this weird thing for alternative vamp kids, and I can't remember what it was called, but I'll call my friend who's a cop now, which is funny, that had one.
All right, so Krager's got the questions.
Number 2.
Okay, question number 2.
In Batman v Superman, Diana Prince and Bruce Wayne met while gazing at what ancient weapon? A. Cam.
The Death Star.
That is incorrect. A. Staff of Amon-Ra. B. Sword of Alexander the Great.
Jordan.
Jordan.
The Sword of Alexander the Great.
Correct.
I knew it was a sword.
No, that was the thing that they shot out to destroy Alderaan.
Oh yeah, the big green sword.
Would it kill them to put up a railing?
Laser sword.
Yeah, the big green laser sword. It went poof.
This is DC thing, but it's talking about this one's talking about Hydra.
All right, whatever. Just go with it.
No,
so Marvel as well.
Nope. Okay. Where does Barry Allen keep his Flash costume?
Jordan.
In
his ring.
Correct.
Woo!
In his ring?
Yeah, he's got a little ring, and it goes.
Oh, I thought he kept it in his a doorbell.
All right.
He gets like a little notification that someone's standing outside his house.
My Amazon package is here.
Number 4. What was Wonder Woman's original name before DC Comics changed it?
Cam.
Do you want to just hold off and try and win this at all, or no?
I mean, I'm gonna lose at DC no matter what. I don't know anything about it. So
You miss
her
every
name
shot
was
you don't try.
Amazon delivery service. Amazon Prime. Her name was Amazon Prime.
Superior Woman.
False. A. Amazonia.
Oh.
B. She-Ra.
Jordan. She-Ra.
No.
Oh, that's the girl from He-Man, I think.
C.
It is from He-Man.
C. Suprema. And D. Superwoman.
Joe.
A.
Amazonian.
Amazonia? Incorrect.
It's Superwoman, isn't
it?
it?
Is C.
Suprema.
Suprema, yeah.
Wow, dang. Joe's arms
name.
getting a workout right now.
That sounds like a Taco Bell item.
Yeah, Suprema. I'll take 2 Supremas.
It totally does. Sounds good too. I would get it.
Yeah, I'd eat it. Number 5. What supervillain below is not a member of the Suicide Squad?
Oh.
A. Deadshot. B. The Joker.
Joe.
C. Joe.
The Joker.
Correct.
Yeah. Except in Elsewhere comics where the Joker is in the Suicide Squad.
My name's Joe. I know everything about the Joker.
All right, 6. The face of supervillain.
Supervillain.
I can't talk.
We got to get Krager a word of the day calendar to read on this.
The face of supervillain Darkseid was inspired by the famous actor blank.
Okay.
A. Israel Alanon Adbul. That's just his name. B. American Jack Palance, Australian Peter Finch, and Canadian Leslie Nielsen.
Joe.
Cam.
B. Jack whatever.
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
See, if you try, you will succeed, kind of.
Yeah.
Greatest speech ever.
7. What DC Comics supervillain has Mark Hamill not voiced? A. Solomon Grundy, B. The Joker, C. Sinestro, or D. Darkseid? Cam.
C.
Incorrect. It is not Sinestro.
Joe. Solomon Grundy.
Incorrect.
And the other, it's Darkseid.
Yes, there you go.
Thanks, guys, for taking all
Never
the.
voiced the Joker.
Yeah, never.
The greatest iteration of the Joker ever.
Never known.
All right. And number 8. What's our score, by the way?
3 for me, 2 for Cam, 1 for Joe, 1 for Krager.
Yeah. Number 8. What weapon besides his mind does Lex Luthor traditionally wield?
Jordan.
It's
like a robotic suit, a battle armor suit, exoskeleton. I don't know how
I'm
to
going to give it to you.
explain.
It's war suit.
Yeah, it's a suit. It's a giant metal suit.
Yes.
It's a giant double-sided dildo.
Number 9.
One guess as to where he hides it.
Number 9. Before completing Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, the producer tried to bring this Marvel superhero to the big screen. A. Spider-Man, B. Iron Man, C. Green Lantern, or D. Thor?
Cam. Thor, because Superman has different planets in it.
No.
Joe. So wait, it was
Spider-Man, Iron Man, Green Lantern, Thor.
I'm gonna go with Iron Man.
Correct.
Oh.
Green Lantern is DC, not Marvel.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so question number 10. Can anyone beat you, Jordan?
No.
The best part is that this is worth 14 points.
Oh.
This last one's worth 14 points.
And the points don't matter.
The DC and DC Comics stands for
Jordan.
Detective Comics. That is correct.
Oh, son. What?
Man, Jordan has like 28 points.
This is like my 5th week now, being the champion.
Champion.
Pop the bubbly for the champion.
Wait a minute. We need a bonus to see who's bringing trivia.
Yeah, Cam or Joe need a bonus.
Alrighty. Bonus question. This non-superhero DC Comics character had their own series from 1958 to 1974.
Cam.
Commissioner
Gordon.
Incorrect. A. Steve Trevor. B. Alfred Pennyworth. C. Lois Lane. D. Clark Kent.
Joe.
Alfred
Pennyworth.
Incorrect. It was Lois Lane.
Next
bonus question.
That was my second guess. Do another one.
Actress Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman in the upcoming solo film, originally went to school. Not upcoming.
Upcoming in the past.
Well, the sequel upcoming.
Yeah, in 84.
Originally went to school for A. Law, B. Science, C. Performing Arts, or D. Communications.
Cam.
Wow.
That is correct.
Oh,
damn.
But Joe's got that money in the bank he's been holding on to for like a month and a half.
He's
now.
been saving it for this moment right here.
I was waiting for a rainy day.
Oh, yeah. And in June, it rains sometimes.
It looked like it was going to rain yesterday.
It looked like it.
All right, Cam,
All right,
thanks.
guys, I'm on the phone, but I love you all. Happy Pride Month. Wish I could be there. And I'll see you guys all next week.
All
Hey,
right,
do you want to ask him Charlie Shaw's question?
Yeah, Cam, I got a question for you. We had a Patreon question.
It was specifically for you.
Specifically for you. Since you said there's nothing you wouldn't do for $1 million, he wants to know, would you ruin a child's Make-A-Wish for $1 million?
Yeah, fuck that kid.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well, there you go. All right, bye, Cam.
All right, bye, guys. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, well, I guess I'm the champion again. Should I even do it? Are people getting sick of the song?
Dip, 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 dip. He likes animal poop.
All right, so even when Cam's not here, we still run really long. So we are going to be done, and we'll see y'all next week. Go check out the show notes. Follow us. Do those things. Support us. We're cool. We're done. Yeah.
We have an Amazon link. We have Redbubble.
Yeah. We don't really need to tell you any of this stuff because no one ever listens this far. It's all down in the show notes. This is all pointless. Just continue on to the bloopers at the end of the episode. Okay, bye, guys.
Check out wreckmypodcast.com, Redbubble, Amazon link, Patreon.
Bye.
I like and I love you all.
Take my breath away.
He's a 6'3" point guard. He's a little guy.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. Pocket full of sunshine in the pocket.
That's
yeah.
Fine. It's fine.
Checkity checker checkerson. Chaka. Chaka. The fudge.
The fork.
Big Papa Fudge over here. Did you not bring a beer either? None of us brought beer this week. We're really slacking on the. It happens.
I have a root beer in my car.
Oh, root beer.
Jordan, you did say you wanted to cut it down.
I know. I did want to cut it down, so that's what we're doing. Here, hang on.
So how we get? So Cam's gonna be involved in the
Just the trivia at the end. We'll call him.
No, and I think he should be involved in the protest talk when we have us.
No, I already talked to him about it.
It's very different, though.
Oh,
Very different.
in what way?
Only 22 teams are coming back instead of 30.
Okay.
And it's a shortened.
What's with the 8 that aren't coming back? They're just sorry, Toronto.
They're only doing this. Basically, what they wanted to do was just jump straight into the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
But because there are so many teams that are like right on the cusp of like battling for playoff position,
Okay.
they're allowing 22 teams, basically all 16 who already were like playoff seeds,
Yeah.
and allowing those additional teams that were fighting
Close.
for playoff contention.
So, like, the 8 people that aren't showing up are like, you guys had no
Like,
chance
yeah,
anyway.
The last
so
8 are like,
get outta
you
here.
had no possibility of
That's
even
so
making
funny.
the playoffs, so you're done.
That's awesome.
And so they're going to be playing like a few exhibition games just to get everyone back in the groove.
Yeah.
And then they're going to play a few regular season games to try to
Okay.
work out the seeding, and then it's going to go straight into the playoffs. There may be a wild card round.
Well, hey, I mean, that's not too far off from when it's supposed to happen anyway, because isn't it like...
Well, no, we should be in like game 3 of the NBA Finals right now.
Oh, really? Oh, you're right. It was always May-ish, end of May, beginning of June. You're right.
The other
yeah.
thing, too, is they're getting rid of, obviously just for these special circumstances,
Referees.
it's going to go back. No, they're getting rid of the Eastern and Western Conference.
Oh, okay.
All the teams are going to be playing against
Just
each
one
other.
big thing.
One big league.
Nice.
Top 16 teams make the playoffs.
Nice.
Manny Pacquiao intends to run for president in 2020.
I don't know who that is.
2020.
Manny Pacquiao, the boxer.
Boxer? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, when's it? The election in 22?
He can't run for president.
President is... The election's this November
Yeah,
for president.
so it's probably of his country.
Well, I was going to
Probably,
say,
yeah.
because he's
Who's
wasn't
Brazilian?
born in
Or-
America.
Yeah, what is he?
He's Asian.
he's
Asian? Is that what he
Filipino.
is?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, Filipino. That's what it
he's
is.
from Philippines.
Who isn't there someone who's a big boxer that's from Brazil?
I think you're thinking of the Mexican who's a ginger.
Triple G or Canelo.
Canelo Alvarez is a ginger Mexican.
I don't know. I just thought there was someone from Brazil who was good at boxing.
And then with the NBA, what else were they doing? It's for
I
top
guess we could
16
be talking
teams.
about this at the Stoked on this segment.
Say.
Have any of you started watching or attempted to watch Space Force?
Yeah, I
Finished it.
watched it all. It's in my hashtag problem.
Hashtag problem.
Yep.
What is with you?
All right, we'll talk about it when we get there.
Also, I already watched all of Avatar, so if
Oh, I haven't even started
So have
Avatar
I.
yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start
because
Smallville.
they talked about it on the Top Gun thing.
Yes, they did. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's something we
Yep.
could do.
All right, you guys ready to start this thing?
Nope.
Start this
Going
bad
home.
boy? All right.